Okay, so I want to talk on this video about home inspections. You're probably wondering why I'm in a car, but I actually just got a phone call from a buyer, and they were asking me a little bit about home inspections on why they should do them whenever they're buying a house and everything. So I was like, you know what? I got to get this out to the world. So basically, this is what it is. A home inspection is basically whenever you put a property under contract or whenever you are buying a property, you are going to go ahead. I didn't turn that turn signal on either, but don't tell on me. But anyways, it's whenever you go ahead and write an offer on a property, and you want to go ahead and secure your investment, and you want to go ahead and basically put home inspections in there. Now, what that means really is you're going to have a home inspector. In some states, they have to be licensed. In some states, they don't. And you're going to have a home inspector actually go through the house, basically with kind of a fine-tooth comb, telling you exactly what's wrong with the property, just, with things that you can't see whenever you're just walking through the home. Now, they're not going to go through and, tear all the drywall off and stuff like that, but, they are going to go ahead and, check the water heater. They're going to check for different things that you probably just didn't get to see or check on whenever you were walking through the house writing a contract on it, so that you know that you're buying a good, sound house. Now, I do want to let you know, though, that one of the biggest things that we see is on bank-owned homes, or short sale homes. If the home is typically vacant, or a bank-owned home, short sale home, be prepared. If you're going to do inspections, you're probably going to have to turn those utilities on in your name. So you're probably going to have to turn them on in your name in order to go ahead and get the inspections. A lot of times, if the property has been winterized, in the northern states, if the property has been winterized, then typically you're going to have to turn on those utilities, the water, gas, and electric, whatever it uses, so that you can go ahead and get those inspections done, so that you can find out what's wrong with the property. So that's exactly what it is. You just hire a home inspector. Your HomeBackers realtor will go through and tell you, give you ideas of who can go ahead and do the inspection for you. Ultimately, yes, it is your decision, but, since we work with so many different buyers, we do this all the time, we can definitely recommend some different home inspectors to you, so that you can go ahead and get that inspection done. So this also does give you a little bit of purchasing power, depending on, once you go ahead and you get the accepted offer from the seller, then you go ahead and do inspections, typically about 7 to 10 days right after the contract goes through. Now, don't get discouraged, if you go to the home inspection, which you should, and, the home inspector, find stuff that's wrong with the house. Guys, that's what their job is. That's what their job is to find stuff wrong with that house. That's why you hired them. Even on a brand new home that everything passes, code with the county, all those tough inspectors, a regular home inspector is still going to find stuff because that's their job. Now, a good home inspector will go ahead and also tell you that, well, that's just not a big deal. Pressure relief valve on the water heater, that's just not that big of a deal. So they will tell you, too, if it's a big deal or if it's not a big deal. Now, then they're going to go ahead and give you an inspection report. Okay, so whenever they give you that inspection report at the end, probably about a day later of your inspection date, they're going to go ahead and give you a report. Now, basically what you do with that report is you look it over, you look at what's wrong with the home and what's good and all this and that, and then if you want to, if you choose to, you can go back to the seller and you can say, okay, Mr. Seller, I found out in my home inspections that this property actually needs a new roof on it. And then you can go back and start renegotiating your contract if things that you found on that home inspection you were not happy with. So you can't just go through and, just pick anything. Well, the kitchen knob was missing. But, I mean, you can do that, but, you got to realize, too, that if you're going back and renegotiating with a seller, you have a potential chance of losing that contract if you start asking for the stars and the moon. So that's exactly what a home inspection is. If you guys are looking for properties, you can go to HomeBackers.com and, just get in touch with your HomeBackers realtor, and we'll start showing you properties, and we'll start moving those contracts. Talk to you soon.